Hey, thanks, Melinda. Chief Meteorologist Katherine Thompson here. Let's talk about the weather a little bit. We've been kind of cold and dreary, especially earlier today anyway. We had some rain, even some ice and snow to go around, especially if you were north of I-64. But the good news is we are drying out. Not as much activity as you can tell on our satellite and radar. There still will be some very isolated spots of snow, even some freezing drizzle, especially again north of I-64 across portions of Greenbrier, Pocahontas counties. The winter weather advisory for Greenbrier County for Pocahontas County rather, has expired. Still have a winter weather advisory out for Greenbrier up until 7 o'clock tonight. So watch for slick areas, especially along those ridge lines, untreated surfaces. Definitely could see some slick spots again. That's mainly along and north of the I-64 corridor. The rest of us pretty much were above freezing. We saw some cold rain. We've actually seen some sun peek out for the second part of the day. You can tell that the days are slowly but surely rather, getting longer and longer, less than a month now until spring. Temperatures right now are still above freezing too. We're hanging on to the 40s. You can see a nice sunset in the background on our Southwest Virginia Community College camera. The thing is, it will feel colder though than it actually is. That's because it's going to remain windy overnight tonight. In fact, getting straight gusty in a lot of places through early tomorrow morning. As this frontal system moves out, high pressure starts to move in, but we get gusty in between the two. Right now, gusts, we're talking anywhere, could be 30, 40, 50 miles an hour through early tomorrow morning. They eventually wind down by tomorrow afternoon. But secure any loose items in the yard. Be careful around high-profile vehicles. That's the kind of stuff we're worried about, crosswinds and semis blowing over in. As far as the forecast goes, though, we're drying out. Again, overnight tonight, we dry out. Tomorrow, we'll be in the 40s, if not the low 50s. Some sun by the afternoon. A little bit more cloud cover again hanging on north of I-64, but high pressure again is in control. So we should stay relatively quiet. And here's the deal. It's going to slide to the east as we head into the later part of the work week, and that's going to open up the door for warmer weather. We're talking about very mild temperatures, 50s, if not pushing 60 for some by the time we get to midweek, but it's going to stay unsettled. We're going to stay pretty rainy at times, damp, with a few ice pellets and snow mixing in there, especially north of I-64. Again, a few times this week and then toward the end of the work week, but nothing major. Overall, we're starting to trend a bit warmer. So again, to recap, temperatures tonight in the upper 20s and low 30s. Tomorrow, we're back in the upper 40s and low 50s, but still windy. It's not exactly going to feel like that. It'll feel like it's in the 20s and teens overnight, in the 30s tomorrow afternoon. And as we're talking about what's ahead, again, we get that mild kind of taste of spring midweek, a little bit of a cool down, and then we get warmer again by the weekend, just a little bit unsettled though.